This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Generation Zero: Founding Fathers, Hidden Histories, and the Making of Soccer in America. By Phillips. Prologue. January 2022. This book was born over a pint of Imperial Stout in the spring of 2012. My family had been vacationing through Montana and the Pacific Northwest. After an obligatory up and down at the Space Needle, we lit out for Seattle's Pioneer Square neighborhood, where my wife and 2 kids located a lunch spot. I found a pub. For once, my priority was not food but rather a Champions League semi-final. Barcelona-Chelsea, second leg, live from the Camp Nou. Having spent much of the sepia-tinged 1990s seeking out satellite-delivered soccer programming in drinking establishments coast to coast, I was pleased but not surprised to find a suitable venue there in the Emerald City. On my first attempt, no less. By 2012, one had come to expect such modern conveniences in this country. I didn't even have to sweet-talk the barman into switching the channel. The game was already on. At halftime, a couple pints to the good, I scrutinized my surroundings with more acuity. At 47 years of age, born 1964, I was clearly the oldest guy in the bar. During my 20s and 30s, such footballing fare had not been broadcast in America. By 2012, the game arrived via 3 separate cable networks. Today, half a dozen portals deliver 8 to 10 matches of quality nearly every day of the week. What's more, take a good look around your preferred public soccer watching whereabouts, a tavern or sports bar, or perhaps the next time you're part of an MLS match crowd. What you'll discover is a community dominated by fans born in the 80s and 90s, alongside a healthy sprinkling of my peers. If my elders from the baby boom, born 1943 to 1960, are represented in such settings, they quite probably grew up elsewhere, in foreign, football-loving cultures of long standing. Sitting there in Seattle, nursing my beer, urged on by insistent notes of caramel, this generational segmentation intrigued me. In retrospect, that may have been the first time I sat back and asked myself, how did we get here? Later that same April of 2012, Fox and its affiliate portals broadcast all 10 season-ending Premier League matches at once, a veritable bacchanal of soccer programming, even by modern standards. Just the week before, millennial American striker Clint Dempsey, born 1983, had notched his 50th goal for the English club, Fulham FC. Fellow Yank Michael Bradley, born 1987, was starting in midfield for Chievo in Italy's Serie A. Their countryman Josie Altidore, born 1989, netted 19 times for AZ Alkmaar in the Dutch Eredivisie. When Americans first crashed top European leagues, our goalies went first. In 2012, after starting out with Manchester United, Everton's Tim Howard, born 1979, stood as the finest keeper in England. German-born Jermaine Jones, born 1981, Fabian Johnson, born 1987, and Timmy Chandler, born 1990, all starters for their respective Bundesliga clubs, had recently sought and obtained American citizenship so as to represent this country at the 2014 World Cup. Similarly, across the Atlantic, 2 products of U.S.-Mexican parentage, who both played their club soccer in Liga MX, Jose Francisco Torres, born 1987, and Edgar Castillo, born 1986, had also cast their lot with Jurgen Klinsmann's national team. In the U.S. itself, Major League Soccer had evolved into something respectable and lasting. If that last nugget comes across as faint praise, I ask you, please consider the messenger. My specific American cohort, Generation X, well remembers the woebegone period when no First Division soccer existed in this country. None. We remember when the idea of US-bred players competing in foreign First Divisions was considered absurd, almost laughable. US soccer used to be an oxymoron, like Jamaican bobsledding. Then, seemingly in the blink of an eye, our players proved world-class, and Americans watched the game on TV, in bars and stadia, with genuine interest. Passion even. Date ranges for specific.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.